I'm Allie from EastPoint Sports, and today I'm going to show you how to assemble your deluxe badminton set. Let's get started. So to get started, we're going to take our 2 scoring rings and we're going to slide them over the bottom of the scoring pole. This is the pole with the numbers on it. You can pop it over the pole and roll it up to the numbers. Repeat for the other one, roll it up. So once both our scoring rings are on, we can move on to attaching the other poles. Let's start with the bottom pole. This is the pole that has the red top on it, and it will match up with the red end in the scoring pole. Push it in, insert it into the scoring pole, and then twist so it locks into place. That push pin will pop out the other side of the hole. Then we'll take our top pole, and you can see that there's a blue end on this one that matches up with the top of the blue end on the scoring pole. And we'll go ahead and insert that to the top of the scoring pole. Once again, push the push pin in and twist so it locks into place. Then just repeat this whole process for the other pole. Red to red and then blue to blue. So now that both our poles are assembled, we can move on to inserting our key locks and our tension adjuster rings. First, take one key lock, find the key lock hole at the bottom of your top pole, push it in and twist so the hook is facing up. Then take 2 tension adjuster rings, slide them over the top, and just make sure when you're doing this that the hooks on the tension adjuster rings are on the same side as each other. Once they're on, you can slide them down the pole a little bit, grab 2 more key locks, and insert them into the top 2 key lock holes. So once again, you want to put these in and then twist so the hooks are facing up. And then just repeat this whole process for the other pole. So now that both our poles are assembled, we're ready to attach the net. Bring a pole to each side. So once your net is laid out and you have a pole on each side, first you'll want to attach your pole cap. Push that onto the top of the pole. Then take each one of your elastic bands and hook them onto the key lock hooks. Then take the bottom string and thread it through the white hole on the top pole. Once that string is through, you want to take your adjuster ball and then thread the string through the small hole in that ball and tie a knot about halfway up the string. Then you can go ahead and take your tension adjuster rings, slide them down the pole if needed, and attach your tension adjuster ball to that hook. When you do this, you want to make sure that your tension adjuster ring hooks are on the outside of the pole, away from the net. You can do the same thing with the top, and then just repeat for the other side. So now that our net is attached, we're ready to put it in the ground. So we'll take 1 ground stake for each side and we'll insert it into the bottom pole here. Then we'll stand it up and push it into the ground with the bottom pole. Then once that's up, we're ready to install our guide ropes. So you're going to take your center guide rope and your 2 metal ground stakes, unravel the guide rope. You'll find the loop at the top. You want to hook that over the top key lock hook. And you're going to walk your ropes out from the net, hook one of your metal ground stakes into the loop at the bottom of the guide rope, and then you'll want to insert it into the ground at a 45-degree angle. So when you do this, just make sure the hook is facing down so your rope stays on. The ground is kind of soft right now because it rained yesterday, but if you're having trouble getting yours in, you can use a rubber mallet or a hammer to help you. Don't worry about the slack in the rope just yet. We can adjust that later. And just repeat for the other guide rope. So once both your guide ropes are in, you can adjust the tension by holding on to the middle of the rope and sliding the adjuster up from the bottom. And now we'll repeat this whole process for the other side. So once you've adjusted your guide ropes, the last thing you want to do is make sure that there's no slack in your net. You can fix this by just pulling down the adjuster rings as needed and straightening out your net. and then you're ready to play.
Get ready for easy assembly. Once the telescopic poles are extended, there are 2 large holes on the base opposite each other. Just place the poles inside the large holes and lock them in place, and you're ready for the net. When you're ready to install the net, first unfold the net and stretch it out. Second, place it on one pole. There's a slot underneath the fabric and it just slips on one pole. Stretch it out, make sure there's no twist, and then place it on the other pole. Once you do that, you have a nice sturdy net that's not going anywhere. Tycoon Portable Badminton Set is made of premium quality materials, and its innovative design can be taken anywhere you travel. And it's designed to play in the daytime or at night. Other outdoor games can be played as well, like tennis and volleyball. It's endless fun for the whole family.